Good evening, welcome back to Crochet with Lulu and Friends in Lululand. How are you all doing tonight? It is almost 8:30. I've tried all week to get videos. There's been a lot going on. We've had several mishaps in the family. Everything's okay. It's just, you know, it takes you back a few steps and then you're kind of not sure how you feel and what's going on, but everything at this point is kind of leveled out and all seems to be well. I'm working on some beanies. I'm almost finished with the baby blanket, thank the Lord. I like about probably 13, 14 rows and I'll be done. I have found, I love that pattern. It's the block stitch granny square. I love the pattern, but it takes a long time to do that. And I promised myself I wouldn't do that pattern again. And here I am. And the mistake we make with granny squares, like a continuous granny square, in which this one is the continuous granny square, however long it is how wide it is. Hello. The elevator hit the top floor whenever I was working on the blanket back earlier in the summer. And I promised I wouldn't do that again unless I'd done the rectangle. But I didn't listen to myself, and so I've done the granny square, block stitch granny square, and it's beautiful. I love the yarn. I wish I had had one more cake. It was the Sugar Wheel Forever Fruity by Hobby Lobby. But I found some more, and I don't have the tags handy to read you. I'd never heard of this brand before, but when I show you the finished blanket, I will tell you some of the yarns that was used. I had some Mary Maxim, and I hated that yarn. I hated it. I'm not sure what was wrong with that yarn, but that was not anti-peeling. That was the fuzziest, and I don't think it's supposed to be fuzzy. I wouldn't use it again for something like that. Maybe a beanie or a headband, ear warmer, something like that, but not a blanket. There was no weight and no drape to that yarn. I used, I think, maybe a row and a half of it, and I snipped it. And the color I'm using, I'm not sure about it. It's a darker green than what the blanket is, but I think it's going to be okay. Tonight I'm working on beanies. My son's birthday's next week, so I'm making him some beanies. When he took me shopping a few weekends ago at Hobby Lobby, I let him pick me out some yarn. So, and I love this. Of course, I love Hobby Lobby. This is called I Love This Yarn, and it's in the colorway Plums. I hope you can see that information. I can't really tell from here what okay, there we go. It feels like a 4-weight, and it crochets like a 4-weight, and I'm absolutely loving it. Now the second beanie that I will make him, I love this chunky, super soft, super savings, and it is very soft. And it's in the colorway Saturn's Rings. And I love that color. Love these colors in it. So that will be the next one. I just made him one probably 3 weeks ago, lakefront. Yeah. This is the lakefront, and I love the blues and the colors. It's it's just a gorgeous yarn. Trying to see if that's showing up, but I love this. So I bought 2 more skeins. Now what I think I'm gonna do with the skeins of this is I think I'm gonna do him a scarf to match the beanie, but that beanie was the one that I done the decreasing in, and I'm not real happy with how I done the decreasing, so I think I'm gonna get it from him and ravel it back to where I done the increase and not increase. Stop the increase at row 5 and then row 6 through whatever is 60 stitches. I need the 60 stitches, and I made my decreases at the beginning and the ending of the row, and so it kind of made it bunched looking, and I'm not happy with that. I will never be happy seeing him wear that. But this is the plums colorway, and I just love that. Makes you think of soft blue jeans. You know, the old stonewashed blue jeans that was real popular in the 80s. I worked at a local shirt factory where we stonewashed those jeans. I actually worked in the laundry department where the jeans come to be stonewashed. And back in those days, we had a big pit where all the water ran into this big, ginormous tank. And we had algae and all that in that tank to keep the smell and the whatever down until they actually came and pumped the tanks. So that was always real interesting. But I was the bookkeeper in the laundry for a while, and that was my job, and I sat close to that pit. And it was a process. I mean, it was different. I had never been where they dyed and stonewashed and things like that until I worked at this particular shirt factory. But it was really cool, the process that they went through. We done the Cheryl Teague pants, the Gitano pants, that was popular in the 80s. The flannel shirts, the men's flannel shirts, we did those. And we did, not sure the other blue jeans, but we did blue jeans. We stonewashed the blue jeans. Now the stones, they actually used stones, and some of them were that big around. It was weird. It was just really weird. And they, you know, they bleached and they done the whole 9 yards. It was real interesting. You hear the children, they've finally come alive after their nap. But you know, we need homing devices in our hooks, because how many of us lose our hooks? Oh my word. I've been sitting here trying to keep a notebook of the beanies that I have made my son, so that I don't make him 2 or 3 in the same color, which, I mean, that would be fine. He could use one for a spare or whatever, but I just love, love, love this colorway. I am just really loving this. So probably will buy more of this color. I think it makes a really pretty colorway. I think I'll do his little girlfriend maybe a messy bun hat, because I made her a lakefront like his last time. So I think in this one I will do, I think I'll do the messy bun hat. But yes, I'm hoping I'll have enough left. working on the baby blanket. My goal is to get it finished tomorrow evening. And then all I'll need to do is weave in the ends and it's ready to go. I've already got the bag. My friend made a beautiful lovey, and what I'll do is I'll take a video of the lovey and the blanket. She quilts loveys, and she's a member of a quilting guild. So they give these loveys to a crisis pregnancy center, I'm thinking, in a nearby town. So when she told me she had one to give me for this precious baby, I was so excited. I was so excited. And it's a beautiful color. Like I said, I will do a video of her lovey and the finished blanket when I do it. I can't think of anything else I need to tell you except work is going well. I'm tired. I don't sleep good at night, so I'm tired a lot. That's the lines and all that. Up there, they're so funny. I have to do a head count. I think there's 3 over there. I believe Bixby went to the crate to nap. I think he gave up on it. Yeah. It's almost time to take them out again, and then I'm turning the lights out, and hopefully they'll go to sleep. Just pray. Just pray. No, Bixby's over there. I'm counting 3 on the couch, so I'm assuming Sophie maybe went to the crate. It's an ordeal because when I bring them in, I've started to where I have to do a head count, because a couple of times one will sneak back when the others are herding in, and then I hear this loud barking and whining going on, and it's them. So, but yes, I'm loving this. I think I'm going to have to get a skein of this and make me one, because I just love it. I just love those colors. Yeah, this is my weekend, and then I will start on all of my little goodies for the Christmas market in December. A friend of mine on Facebook sent me a little pattern of these little tiny wreaths made. It's some kind of little elastic ring, maybe like a hair elastic, but it's real small. And then they've just made a little Christmas wreath. Now I have some elastic bands, but I'm not sure that I want to go that tiny just yet. I think I'm going to stick with my game plan of doing the beanies and the spinners, the spinner ornaments, and then maybe some headbands. I thought about maybe doing some hair scrunchies. Let me know if you think that would sell. Christmas gifts, you know, that's basically what they'll be shopping for, is Christmas gifts. So I'm trying to think of things, and nothing complicated, because my mind these days can't think. I was really I was working on the blanket. And I mean, it's a straightforward pattern. One row is granny clusters. The second row is chain 3, single crochet in the space, chain 3, single crochet. I mean, nothing complicated at all. But my mind was so twisted and turned that I finally just put it back in the bag. And I thought, I can't. So I got this and I started making this beanie, and it was dark, and I think I raveled it like twice. So I finally just got up and turned the big light on, because I thought, I want to finish this beanie, and then it's a show. It's a show. I could probably have a little circus act and make some side cash. One was in the blanket earlier and going around and around and around. They weren't trapped. They were just having a big time. I believe it was 7. And 7 has the high-pitched voice. And he's on his back and he's snorting and doing all that stuff. And the daddy Bigsby and the brother Mickey are just kind of on watching. Sophie came out a few minutes ago and stuck her little head out and looked at me, and she just went back in the crate. She says no. But I hope everybody's had a good week. Like I said, we've had, it's been a good week. Our temperatures are cold here. Cold to me. Other people find them comfortable. Not me. My comfort is 60 degrees and above to 70. I'm not into the 80s and 90s and 100s. I'm too big. But I do love the 60s and the 70s. Those were good years. But yeah, I stay cold. So this morning, I wondered why I was so cold on the porch, and I thought, well, I've been wearing a little jacket in the house. And so I was warm and accustomed to the temperature inside, and then I went outside and it was freezing to me. We've had 40s and 50s. Some nights we've had 30-degree weather, which is cold for us. But yeah, I can't really think of anything else other than the weather report and the circus acts. And like I said, work is going well 7 days a week, and I don't mind it. I'm thankful, thankful, thankful. I don't work that many hours a day, but I'm enjoying it. And so yeah, and I get off early enough that if I need to do anything or go anywhere, I can. So like I said, I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful that I have a job. My age, it's hard to find work, you know, and I've tried getting a work from home job, but it's been a struggle because I have no experience working from home. Years and years and years ago, but nothing like what they're doing now. They see their reflection in the window, or there could be somebody walking, and they alert me. 2 o'clock in the morning, we get alerted a lot of mornings because they see their reflection in the windows. I'm directing the choir. Yeah, I've rattled on and rambled and talked for long enough. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful rest of Thursday night. Hope you have a wonderful Friday and weekend. We have some company coming, I believe, maybe Saturday-ish. I'm thinking maybe Saturday for a little celebration for my son. And so, other than that, I don't really have anything going on. I will see you back tomorrow because this high-pitched voice. So, goodbye. Goodbye.